So as you go live, you don't need to tell me it's going live so that I'll...
Sure.
Bad connection status. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Why? Okay, we're live. Primary stream, we're not receiving video data fast enough.
Uh-oh. If you guys can see us right now, it looks like we have some live streaming slowness. So Simon's going to work on fixing that. Hopefully it's actually live right now, but I have absolutely no idea. If you guys can see me and hear me and it sounds okay, please let me know where you're from, and I want you to spell out the word...
Diarrhea!
Oh, no.
OG streamers know diarrhea. Spell that out however it is. I see people spelling it without the O, but I see
it.
There you go.
We definitely can. Yeah. So one person said they can't hear us.
Okay,
but
should.
Everyone else says we're live and fine.
Okay.
Okay, we got, let's see.
Diarrhea.
Ashley from Texas.
Yes.
We have got Mom and Dad from Princess May.
We have Rups M that says looks great.
Christopher Webby in the house from Australia.
We have Jessica Barnard from Russell, Ontario.
We have the Netherlands in the house.
We have Jennifer Trudeau from Delaware. Diarrhea.
We have Sweden, Colombia. We've got diarrhea, Russia diarrhea, South Carolina. Oh, and we have our very first super chatter, SkullX241 said, "Hi guys, I can't join you live tonight because it's currently 10:45 in Australia and I have a shift in the morning at 7. Hope you guys have a great time. If you guys just are catching us for a little bit, that's okay because we'll put everything up online.
You'll be able to see it all afterwards.
Oh, we got someone in the house from Korea! Oh my gosh, I just made the most awesome reminiscent tteokbokki yesterday.
Yes, you did.
We had all the right ingredients.
I went to the department store and I was looking for some new ingredients, something we haven't cooked with in a while. I wanted to feel a little bit inspired. And I saw the little Korean food section because I wanted some kimchi.
Yeah.
And then I looked underneath the little refrigerator and I found a little bag of duck and I grabbed it, and the
fresh duck is so tough to find.
And the Ajumma was very surprised, like, tteokbokki. And then I was able to say something. She wanted to give me new kimchi. I said, I don't want new kimchi. I want old kimchi for kimchi jjigae. And my Korean and Japanese were all blending into a hot mess of lovely communication.
Onegashi, arigato.
Onegashi. Or my favorite one yesterday when I tried to say beef and pork, I said borf.
Borf.
Borf!
Borf.
Who wants some delicious borf? Welcome to this wide array of borf.
Oh, konnichiwa. I see. Oh, people in the house from Suwon. Candice Berry.
1981 Cherokee is from Pickering.
Candice Berry's from Suwon. Do you remember we used to go watch the football game?
Suwon Epi Epiko.
There was all the drumming and everything. We've got Alina who says haha dab, and we have Lauren in the house as well, who I'm assuming is from Europe because we see some pounds in the house.
A lot of people like the borf. Thank you. I'm glad you like my borf.
Yeah, it was borf spaghetti sauce. So it was beef and pork borf.
Wow, I'm so hungry. We ordered so much food.
So if you are joining us now, we have asked you guys during our podcast, should we do Italian convenience store food? Because convenience stores in Japan have a lot of Italian stuff.
Yes.
Or should we do something like Chinese food delivery? Because it's so different than what we're used to in Toronto.
Exactly, yes.
And Toronto,
Korea as well.
Oh, exactly. Right. I was going to say Toronto's different than Korea, which is different than when we went to Las Vegas or California or New York.
Right.
It's everyone has their own Chinese food version.
Yes.
And it was way different than when we went to China. In Beijing and Taiwan, it was
we never got delivery though.
Well, we didn't get delivery, but we ate it out.
We ate it out.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, what?
We have here some... What are these right here? These are the ebi...
You just need to eat something because you're starving to death?
No, I just wanted to show people what we had.
But I want to show them as I eat.
Oh, you want to show them as we eat?
Otherwise we'll just talk and go through it all. And
that's fine.
Really, really boring.
Where my chopsticks at?
Yeah. Oh,
bam.
Also, if you guys are Rainbow Ladder support team members, if you have a little rainbow beside your name, you have a special emoji keyboard.
Yes.
So it's available to be used on our main channel. Not on our bonus channel yet, so that's why we're so happy to go live. Oh, I see some. Yep. Kids Up Walking has Simon and Beers in the house.
There you go. We're not drinking beer today. I'm drinking guava juice drink.
And I'm drinking Nature Coconut Milk.
Nature
Coconut Milk.
Cheers to that. Nature Coconut, not the unnature.
Jillian said, the first time they're watching and daying the speed of the comment section, I'd like to thank my university degree for allowing me to read rapidly when I had to get through 24 novels in a half semester.
Here you go.
Yep. That's some natural coconut milk.
That's really sweet. So what do you want to...
Mine is freaking amazing.
What do you want to eat first?
Okay, let's do some voting, guys.
Okay.
Simon has been the most interested in this.
This is Jajangmyeon.
This is what it says in Japanese.
But in Korea, it's Jajangmyeon. I forget.
Jajangmyeon.
Jajangmyeon. Oh, look, we have 2 new members.
Oh, welcome, guys.
But this one here looks very different because the sauce isn't black. I've never tried jajangmyeon in Japan yet.
And here's the funny part. Jajangmyeon in Korea is black bean noodle sauce. And you have it on like Black Day, the day that like nobody, when you're single, there's like February, March, April, like these different days, White Day and stuff, right? And it's usually very, very black and you have to stick your chopsticks in and like mush it up. And you can only get it at Chinese food restaurants in Korea.
Yep.
But it's apparently the Korean version of jajangmyeon. Ducky, did you just spill a whole bunch of stuff? You are so lucky it was just cucumbers.
Just cucumbers.
I think you should do the coffee prince thing where you just...
I don't have any room here on this huge...
I think you need to close the lid and you just freaking shake it.
You think so? Because...
Freaking shake it.
I'm going to tell you why I shouldn't. Because when the delivery guy gave this to me, he couldn't put the lid on properly. And he kept on like mashing it for a while. So I don't really trust the lid and shaking it up right now.
Oh, let me put these down here.
So you put that down there.
I'm going to give this a shake then.
Is there enough sauce for all these hoodles?
That's always how it works though. It never feels like there's enough.
It never feels like there's enough.
Just to say hello to some people over here that are scrolling past way too fast. Can I move this up, Ducky?
Okay, go for it.
I'm leaning forward, which means my face is probably vampire white at this point.
You got it? Can you reach it?
I got it.
All right.
Lexi says, greetings from Ohio, USA. Hope you guys are doing well, and you got to go to work in a few minutes. Love you guys. Thank you so much for super chatting.
Okay.
Brian said, have you seen the NPB chopsticks made from broken bats? Do you mean like, I'm a bat, I'm a vampire, or do you mean like baseball bats? Like it's a baseball bat chopstick? And the answer is no.
So to answer your question, here's what jajangmyeon tastes like.
All right, you do it.
In Japan.
I'm going to open up the curry here. I've been left-handing it, so I'll be doing some very messy left-handed crazy things.
Wow.
How is it? Sweet?
Doesn't taste like Korean jajangmyeon. It's spicy.
Really?
It actually has a tingle to it. It more tastes like it's less black bean. It's got less of a vinegar bite to it. Yeah. It's a lot more like beefy and meaty.
It does look meaty. It looks more like a spaghetti meat sauce.
Want to try some?
Yeah, definitely.
Here, let me
left-handed this very gracefully.
You want to lefty it? Martina's been amazing.
Don't say that before I start. This might be like a total embarrassment.
Wow. I will have to say, well, you tried first, and then we'll give our vote as to whose jajangmyeon we like the most.
I can tell you like the Korean one better already.
How can you tell?
The way that you're
How
reacting.
can you tell?
Maybe this sat for too long. What is this called in China, by the way, guys? Is it like jajangmyeon?
I think it's like zarzarmyeon. I know that I pronounced that absolutely terribly. I'll tell you a little interesting fact because Martina was chewing this. The delivery guy spoke Japanese with a Chinese accent.
Really?
Which I will not imitate here at all because that's a quick way to annoy a lot of people. But I found it really interesting because I think about what does our Japanese sound like. I heard people like of Indian descent speak Japanese with an accent. I wonder if we sound like Canadians, like speaking Japanese when we give our accents. I don't know.
I mean, we definitely have accents. The question is, what do we sound like?
What do we sound like?
How bad do we sound? KS said, Jajangmyeon. Someone said, Jajangmyeon.
It has a Z. Well, let me tell you, even though...
Jajangmyeon. Wait,
Jajangmyeon.
But it's interesting that, like, when you're speaking, you know, Mandarin or Chinese, Cantonese, whatever you're speaking, tone is so important, and we don't know enough about it to say it right. So we might be like, Jangzangmang, but you'd be like, Jangziang, like it could be Zang or Zang or Zan. It's so complicated.
Well, let me tell you, while that was very yummy, I definitely prefer flat. I like the rounder, bigger. It feels so much junkier when you have it in Korea, and I like that feeling.
But it also feels like really fatty, like having a tonkotsu ramen, because the Korean ones are made with a lot of like fat, like it's like a beef fat.
Yes.
And it's like not good for you at all, but so good. And you THCC or TFCC?
TFCC, because it's the Toronto football.
Oh, right, yeah, the TFCC. And because I have EDS, I didn't tear it in half like a person would. I stretched it out like taffy. Yeah. So I damaged all the ligaments in my hands as well. So all my fingers were hurting. It was like super problematic. So I'm going on like week 6 now.
It's been a while.
They said it's usually 3 months to heal, but I'm getting like this shockwave treatment, which is terrible. Have any of you guys had this before? It's like a shock.
An.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How is your hand doing?
Right.
Yes, this is how it's doing. So I've been doing physio like once to twice a week. And after a week from now, I'm able to take this off. It's kind of like a soft cast with metal in it.
Right.
And I'll be able to just like have my hand out for a bit, but when I edit, I should keep it on for longer. But I think it's getting better.
I tell you, I was so worried because when you hurt your hips, that was something that stuck with you for so long.
My SI.
But you're just like powering through recovery of this so quickly, and you're doing so great with your left hand at the same time. I'm really happy for you, girl. I think you're great. I think you're beautiful. I think you have a nice personality. And I'm going to say thank you to Cami Rabbit, who says, good morning, y'all. And then your thing. Oh, there we go. Good morning, y'all. Just want to say my rainbow ladder tattoo still gets so much love. I share the hashtag frequently. I like that tattoo. We're discussing what kind of tattoo we should get because I'm trying to convince Martina to get a couple tattoo.
Well, I also kind of really want to get a rainbow ladder one as well. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to design it. Okay, this is a steamed spinach kind of book toy with oyster mushrooms and little bits of bamboo. And it's very garlicky and savory, but not like on super heavy on the MSG side.
No.
And it's difficult to explain because you know how you think spinach is the same around the world? It's just not. Like everyone has a different kind of spinach or a different kind of bok choy. So when you try it, it's just never quite the same.
Because in Japan, produce is treated so differently here. It's a lot more flavorful. Like we'll find with some of the onion based dishes here, they're a lot sweeter. While in Canada, they don't have the same kind of sweetness.
Yeah.
So all the food tastes different. This spinach is so nice.
I can get this.
So nice. And this is pretty much our only vegetable of the night. So, and then we have cucumbers.
That's a vegetable.
What kind of cucumbers are these that you got?
Very, very spicy. Very savory. Shiny style. Right? I know.
I'm going to need the... Wow, that's impressive spice.
I know.
Now...
I'm going to open up some of our fried food because I'm worried that it's going to start to get a little bit soggy. Cup of Tea Show said guava. Someone said that the audio is not matched up. If you refresh the video, sometimes that helps resync everything up. Otherwise, guys, if you're having a major problem with it.
Matches for Ariel. My God, it took me so long to read that.
Douglas just said that they also did like the shockwave thing, and they didn't mind it because they have a high pain tolerance, and that's the same for me. Like I have a very high pain tolerance, so I understand the point of it. And like the better that it hurts, the more that it hurts, the better of the location they're healing.
Right.
It's just like annoying to have to brace yourself as they turn it up, and they're like, "How does this feel?" So, yeah, but I think it's actually getting a lot better. So.
Sassy Dumpling says, shove the hargow prawn dumplings into the camera for me.
Okay, let me go check if the, or maybe you should go check for the focus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold some of this stuff
Hold that up. Get this all in focus for you.
We miss dim sum so much. It's such a Toronto tradition to get dim sum.
All right, hold it up, girl.
Can you guys see it?
It's so overblown.
How about here?
Bring it a little bit closer. There you go. We can't see. It's pure white hargow. Anyhow.
Now, it doesn't come with this, but we're going to be adding to this
our own ryu.
Yeah, chili red peppers. Can you squeeze the lid while I... This is going to be an oil, and it's got inside of it like hot chili flakes. It's the same kind of stuff that you would add at a dim sum restaurant. I was just going to dump it on top. Unceremoniously.
Where's the ceremony?
Normally, you would mix it with like vinegar and another vinegar, like a shoyu, but... We don't screw around with that here. We're going straight for the hot peppers.
I'd like to say welcome to our newest member, whose name I love, Cake. It said welcome Cake. I will welcome Cake and any cookies that want to join as well.
This might be the first time welcome Cake worked out really well. Like, it's a welcome cake.
It's a welcome cake.
We're like, welcome Cake.
You got it?
Got it.
Let me just try to do with my left hand just to show you how difficult this is.
I believe in you.
My hand is just getting exhausted.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The major differences between dim sum in Japan and in different parts of the world we've noticed is that the shrimp tends to be more whole in the hargow. It tends to be like a full bunch of shrimp pieces, while other places will have like a shredded, more chopped up shrimp inside of it. It's much more like a big chubby shrimp.
There's one more. Who's gonna... Who? Leave your answer in the comments. Who should have...
I hurt my hand.
Oh, it's true, girl. I'll give it to you.
I really love hargow.
Oh my God. Can I feed it to you lovingly then?
Okay, one.
Whoa, I feel manipulated.
Yeah, yes.
I feel as if like our trust might have changed a little bit. Wow. Not falling for that twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on you still.
Oh,
everyone's saying Martina, split it. It's too late. It's too late. Martina didn't even care about the answers.
Sorry, guys.
You ready for some gyozas?
Let me bring this in the center.
Yes.
I think I'd like to open up the spring rolls as well.
Okay.
Spring rolls are something that Simon intensely misses because he's such a spring roll guy, but I think our favorite kind are Vietnamese.
Vietnamese spring rolls, the big, thick ones that you like cut with scissors, but for some reason, not all the way down, so every time you try to pull it, they're still attached at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, condensated all over me.
It just exploded everywhere. That's what she said.
Here you go, girl.
Thank you.
Let's try one of these spring rolls.
We've never had Chinese food spring rolls before. We've ordered nearly everything on this menu before.
Except for spring roll.
Okay.
You can see there's a lot more batter on here than the other stuff, so...
All right, let's
see. Wow.
Pretty underwhelming.
Not full of bean sprouts.
No. Is that chicken? Or cabbage?
I think it might be borf.
And no one more.
Who knows? It's borf. Some unnamed meat. The dough is sweet. This is super underwhelming.
It's like savory and delicious fried food, but it doesn't really have that like kick that you want from a spring roll. I'm gonna give it like a 1 out of 5.
So far recommendations.
Yeah.
Jajangmyeon, yummy, not as good as Korea, still worth getting.
Yep.
The hargow was really nice. And those spinach right there was my favorite so far.
Why did you move the spinach away?
Because I want to keep it for myself, you see.
Oh, I see. Can you bring that over here just a little bit?
Sure, there you go.
Here.
All right.
Yeah. Interestingly, someone was asking about if it has bean sprouts and chicken in it. I feel like the use of bean sprouts is super big in North American Chinese food. Like if you order spring rolls, it always has massive amounts of bean sprouts. But if I look around here, there are no bean sprouts in any of these dishes.
You know what? That's the first time I noticed that as well.
I think
where the bean sprouts
it's like an Asian food outside of Asia, but it's not that Asia doesn't use bean sprouts. It's just that there's no bean sprouts here. This is oyster beef, and this is sweet and sour pork. And if you look, it's just mushrooms, onions, bamboo shoots, right?
So I'm gonna thank Steph Hyun for super chatting. Says U of T grad from Toronto. Dim sum here is awesome. I agree.
Oh, Stephanie.
Go Raptors.
We have been loving the Raptors. We have been watching the playoffs.
Every morning. When that
it's on.
Because we watch it live. So we watch it in the mornings at like 10 a.m. or sometimes 9 a.m. We sometimes order McDonald's delivery to feed us as we're watching it.
Guys.
We've had such a great time.
This is overflowingly juicy. This is
not
a barbecue pork bun.
Yeah.
It hasn't been dyed any color.
No.
And I'm just going to jump right into this.
Let's just jump into this.
Just jump right into it.
Oh. Oh. This is solid. It's so much sweeter than what I'm used to. It's not like the candy sweetness that I get from a sweet and sour sauce. It's like the sweetness of the onions that's really coming through here.
And the pork isn't chewy. It's tender.
Okay.
Okay. I need to put this down, or I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, maybe we should just eat the whole thing.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
I thought it was gonna be dry too.
Do you see all this?
Someone was saying, Amanda said it looks like it's gonna be dry, but it's absolutely not dry. It's just like loaded with sauce overflowing.
Oh, jeez. Nice caramel stickiness on this.
Somebody asked, is it true that the Japanese locals don't like cocoa curry? And I'm like, nah, brah. We can barely get a seat half the time. And there are like 4 cocoa curries literally in our neighborhood because it's so popular. And when you order cocoa curry during peak time, it's like an hour-and-a-half wait. I mean, not like we order cocoa curry delivery.
If there's so many restaurants, it has to be popular.
Yeah.
There's no way it could be unpopular. Like a really failing junkie shop and few restaurants.
I think maybe what people are saying is that Japan has so much curry.
Yes.
So much curry.
True.
So it's not the best curry. You could go to a shop that might be making homemade curry. But in my opinion, out of like the fast food curries, Koko Ichi is number one in my heart, and I love it. It's been 3 years now. We've been having it before that in Korea. We loved it.
We've tried many different
Miracle
chains
curries.
as well. Like we've even tried like different nationalities of curry, and Koko curry still rocks it.
See, exactly.
Yes. Chingji. I want Koko curry too. How about after this we order some?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm really excited to try.
What?
This Mapo Tofu.
Big deal.
Because I don't think you...
So huge in Japan.
Have you ever had Mapo Tofu?
I have never had Mapo Tofu.
I only recently had Mapo Tofu, maybe like a couple weeks ago. I always avoided it because we used to live in the Mapo-gu area.
In Korea.
So in Korea. So I thought it was just like tofu from the Mapo area, which I had lots of times, so I didn't care for it. But then I realized, no, this is based on the Chinese Mapo Tofu, which has a very different flavor.
I think we need a spoon.
I think so as well. This is a spoon dish. But
let's see if you can get it in
take
focus.
Take a look.
You jump up for camera.
So Jay Spencer wants to know, what is Mapo Tofu? So it's soft tofu. I shouldn't be talking behind the camera.
It's soft tofu that's been boiled in a spicy
Can you hold it up a little bit?
Spicy
I can even zoom in. I forgot this is a zoom lens. Oh yeah, we're in the business now. Okay, maybe not like that. Okay, undo that business. Hey. No spoon for you. You know what? No spoon for you.
That would be really gross just licking it out. Yeah, so it's just soft tofu with tons of ground beef that's been with green onions and some white onions, and it's just been stewed for so long. It kind of reminds me in my heart of like a meaty sundubu jjigae. If sundubu jjigae was made with ground beef, this is what it would be.
But it's also got like, I think it's made with like beans as well, which gives it its jelly-ish taste.
Yeah,
so.
and it's very popular in Japan. Like
Here's my
super
spoon.
duper popular. Oh, welcome Amanda L.
Duck E.
Duck B!
This is what you gave me?
Do you want... Okay, you know what? I have
Pork not beef, thank you. Zan Xiao Ji said pork not beef, and that was really hard for me to read your name with all those caps locks. Oh.
Here's a real spoon for
Did
you.
this come out of your pocket?
Look, beggars can't be choosers. Do you want the non-pocket one? I tried to do a joke, but you don't seem to appreciate the humor.
I'll take your pocket spoon. It might give me diarrhea, though. Okay,
Borf.
so why don't you mix it up, and then we're supposed to definitely have it on rice,
No,
right?
no, you just
What?
eat it. Yes, exactly.
Really?
That's what amazed me. Everyone was just eating it.
Sergeant Sergio said,
Like
I love
this.
Mapo Tofu when I add extra Szechuan pepper.
Yeah.
Which makes your tongue kind of like numb and stuff. Really? You don't put it on rice?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's so good. Yes,
Because I
no
ordered
rice.
shrimp fried rice just for this purpose.
No, well, it could go on top of it, but have it on its own first.
Okay. So
Have
do I mix the tofu with the...
Just dig in, girl.
What?
Girl, dig in.
What?
Itadakimasu. Let's do this.
Itadakimasu. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, it is quite jelly-like.
Yeah, you see? Why have we avoided this for so long? This is, Mapo Tofu is legitimately delicious. Like, I don't think like jellying of meat is really that common as like a sauce in North America. In fact, probably not at all. But this here, with the soft tofu, just feels so right. It's amazing, isn't it?
See? With rice. I agree.
Yeah, people are saying, no, it's not too strong for no rice. That's how, when I was hanging out with my Japanese friends, that's how they were eating it.
Okay,
I'm doing
gonna
it
try
the
it with
proper
rice.
way. People are saying it's good with rice.
Oh, wow.
With rice, it's so good without rice, though. You know what? I'm going to try the rice way.
Snatch it from me. I was having a moment there.
Oh, sorry.
Tempered Storm said, were you able to watch the video about the cat with EDS? And I tweeted the link and tagged you. I did see it. Did you see him? He's a really cute cat who has the stretchy skin EDS.
So cute.
So cute as he eats the tofu in a very exciting way.
That's a very cute cat.
I did see the EDS cat. And it's interesting because this is what I keep trying to tell people. Because imagine saying to the owner that, well, if you just fed your cat a vegan diet or only fish, he'll be cured. EDS is like at the genetic level. It's not like it's not like something that changes or like an allergic reaction. So it's very difficult for me to have it under control through a diet.
You
right?
can't like eat your way out of Down syndrome, for example.
Like my god sister has Down syndrome, and that's the way she is, and we accept that, and we love her for that. And so for me, it's like there's things I can do that can make it worse. Like I could go play sports all day, or
Play sports all day.
All day sports.
All day sports.
or I could go snowboarding, which I love but can't do anymore, and that would cause more impacts with more injuries. But I'm doing okay.
How do you feel about not eating any more borf?
Is it because you want to eat all the birth?
No, we still have so many things we have to try.
Okay,
but this is high up on my list now. What do you like more, the spinach or the mapo tofu?
Chotomate. Shannon Chu said authentic mapo tofu will be super salty, and it's known as a with rice dish. And I agree, because it's very, very good, but it's quite savory. And so I think if it had white rice with it, it would kind of balance out that saltiness. Like you can't just have it on its own, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have sweet and sour pork.
Sweet and sour pork.
And we have oyster beef, guys. Which one would you like to do first?
Sweet and sour pork, I think you might be more aware of. It's definitely in Canada, might be in America as well. Or oyster beef. I think oyster beef is popular. Oh, you're having more of that bun.
No.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I rank the mapo tofu above the spinach. So this is my number 1. The spinach is my number 2. What do you think?
For everything that's been good so far.
So far that you've had,
hang on a second. Beef,
pork,
oyster beef, oyster, pork,
beef, oyster.
Beef.
Okay, I see a lot more oyster beef. All right, here we go.
We're doing oyster beef first.
Oyster beef.
Oh, Paisley, no. Paige said she lost her job last week.
Oh,
She said she's
Paisley.
been building her ladder every day to get over it and started riding her bike again. No, Mama Cherry. And you have an interview this morning, so wish you luck.
Oh, good luck on your interview.
Very good luck. And this sounds like super cheesy, but having seen our friends get jobs and lose jobs and our channel do well and not do well and go back and forth.
Right.
When one door closes, another one opens. That sounds so stupid. But for example, you said you're riding your bike again. You wouldn't have done that if you hadn't lost your job. And so like there's different things that can come out of these, what seems like a really crappy negative.
Yeah.
The same way how I feel frustrated that I can't do something, but I say, okay, there has to be some positive, like spending more time with you, or maybe learning a new language on my free time that I wouldn't have done before.
I view this past month, May was one of the hardest months I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Super challenging.
Real tough.
And I know that in the middle of it, I was thinking I had tough months before, and I made through them just fine.
Yeah.
And I was super happy afterwards. So I know that what I'm going through right now is just a bit. And then, you know what? We're going to be back to fine afterwards. I'll be back to fine, and I won't be as bothered as I am now.
And then you'll go down again, and you'll come up again, and you'll go down again.
Life keeps on changing.
Yeah, and I think that what we're told is that life should be like this. Like, and every year you're going to do better. And you're going to do better than that, and last year will be the best year, and that'll be better. But that's not the reality. Life is absolutely like this. You go to high school, you're told high school's going to be great, and then it freaking sucks. Some people think it's going to suck. Turns out great.
Wow.
Some people get married more than once. Some people don't get married at all.
No.
It's just, it goes like this.
Up and down. Just like that.
I think it's just kind of like feeling that accepting, and instead of like staying down in a pit and being like, it'll never get better.
Don't accept it.
Yeah, you can't accept it. So
just keep going.
Yeah. Danielle F said life is an ever-going roller coaster. Exactly. Julie Foster as well. Yeah, exactly.
I got a little bit distracted.
Oh no.
How good
Did you
is
tell
David?
people what it tastes like?
It's right. I just got in my own little world as you were talking. So we have, it's oyster sauce. How do you describe oyster sauce?
Is it sweet? Is it savory? Is it?
It's umami. I feel so pretentious saying that lately.
You're right, Lauren. Lauren's like, he's eating it all.
Right.
Thank you.
Because there's sweet, sour, salty. No, wait. Sweet and sour, bitter and salty, right? But the fifth taste of umami kind of is like the back of your tongue. Kind of like a good, satisfying hamburger. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels differently on your tongue. This is the back of the tongue, deep, fulfilling beef and sweet onion sauce.
I know what the taste is like.
Explain it.
I'm going to say it for a bunch of different cultures and different languages. Pop that on some rice, yo, son.
Yeah, I should.
Umami is like the Marmite taste when you have Marmite. If you have Vegemite.
Oh my gosh, that's a great description.
If you have beef bouillon.
Yeah.
If you make a dashi stock and you're having miso soup, any of those flavors that are both salty, but also they feel like they have Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That has an umami feeling. There's like this extra. It's not just salt. It's not just like popcorn. Meemers is eating Chinese food. What?
Say way back,
pass me the buns. He's eating the buns.
Wow. Okay.
Here we go. Let's get that out of the way. Our cat's going for it. Garam masala.
Yeah.
So Lissa said is umami between sweet and salty. I think it's more on the salty side than it is on the sweet side.
Yeah, more on the salty
but
side for me.
It isn't just salty.
Right.
It's maybe like 4 kinds of salty. You get a kind of salty that goes, this is really salty. And then you go, oh, but that tastes a little less salty. It's kind of like experience different levels of salt at once.
Because you could have like something really salty that kind of burns from it being too salty. I never felt like an umami burn.
No.
You know?
No.
So I wouldn't describe it as salty.
I feel like we could definitely make an insult. Umami burn! Like, what do you do in that case?
Did you try any of the beef?
I didn't.
Oh, okay, well there you go.
I did not try any of the beef.
Meemer, why can't I be a part of the video? All right, everyone's asking for the Meemers.
No.
Let me bring them over.
Simon is surrounded by Tupperware containers now.
Not Tupperware. Oh yeah. Is it Tupperware? Oh, yeah.
I'm not comfortable.
Yes, you are.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, so this is our cat Meemers. He's a pretty good cat.
He's just a really good boy.
Very soft boy.
He
Very
takes
affectionate. Really allows for lots of kisses.
Do you want something to eat, Meemers? I don't
Meemers,
think I
would you
have
like
anything to
something?
offer you. Can you put him up on the couch?
He's a little bit wiggly, so there you go. Oh. Yeah, okay.
All right.
I just wanted to include a little bit of Meemers.
That's Mr. Memes. If you've got a meme emoji in the house, toss up your meme emojis like you just don't care.
See, some people saw the fluffy belly, and
There's nothing we can
it's
do about
a really
it. He's
fluffy
just
belly.
born this way.
He's just
I'm not
so
going to fat
soft
shame
and
my
fluffy.
cat anymore.
No.
He's under a strict diet where he only has a certain amount of food a day.
Yeah.
The dry food.
Yeah.
He gets his measurements, and we pour it out for him, and he gets his wet food in the morning, and he exercises once a day.
Right.
And then he sleeps for the other 16. It's very normal.
Yep.
He uses his scratch pad, and he snuggles.
You could always wake him up by giving him some kisses.
We got the emojis coming up.
Oh, look at all the emojis! Rainbow Lattice supporting! That's a whole lot of emojis. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that. I truly hope that someone has just entered this live stream right now, and all they see is an ocean of cat emojis, and they're going, what is going on now?
What is going on?
You know?
I wonder, are there any random stragglers that pop in on these live streams sometimes?
Hey, are you a random straggler and do you not want to promote porn? Well, let us know if you're in the comment section, because some of you guys get banned pretty fast. But,
okay.
I mean, are you just a stranger? Be like, who are you people and what are you eating?
Please no porn links. I'm going to try this sweet and sour borf.
Oh, I want to show you guys bamboo shoot first.
Oh, yes, bamboo shoot. That was the other thing in there.
Yeah,
I forgot the name of it.
It's hiding. It's young bamboo. Oh my god, it's like stuck on the little...
Hold on. It is. It's just
It's
wrapping
like
around.
wrapping around
It's like in the racetracks.
It is. It's like, you guys can't... Oh, I broke it free. Are you gonna sneeze?
No, just... The smell is so familiar.
So if you guys look at this, it looks like a little stabby knife. Maru said, I just got here. What is going on? I hope that's real.
Hello, Maru.
It's kind of like a fresh, crunchy... Have you ever had baby corn?
Yes! Baby corn!
Baby
Damn,
corn.
bro, you're really on it right now.
Baby corn. Baby corn.
We just introduced our friends to Baby Shark. They didn't see it, but
Yeah.
it's like 2.8 billion views behind. But they finally saw it, and now they hate us for sharing it.
Our Insto said they are a random straggler. So there we
Okay,
go.
there you
Welcome,
go.
random straggler.
So if you're new, we are Simon and Martina. We live in Japan.
Hello.
And we are trying to share what some Chinese food
Hiya.
in Japan looks like.
It's hard to get up when you can't push with your arm.
Hello.
By the way, I have to tell you a funny story.
Please do.
You guys can probably only see boobs right now. Can we check to see where my...
Okay. We didn't.
Oh.
We don't see anything on our screen here. How's this look? Oh no, it's not only boobs. You're decent.
Okay,
All right.
you can see me.
Random stragglers, we're not that kind of channel. Heads up.
Heads up, yeah.
Sorry, we're not a booby channel. Unless
Well, I
you
mean-
want to see some of mine.
I have boobs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're on the channel, but
All right.
they're not there like that.
Okay.
Okay, so people who said that they hate baby corn, that's what Jamie was saying. It doesn't taste like baby corn. It has that texture and that very specific light crunch. Baby corn is like soft and hard at the same time, and you bite through and you're kind of like, huh. Baby bamboo shoot has that kind of texture, but not the same taste. But yeah, that's very difficult to...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Sweet
you're
and
eating
sour
sweet and
pork.
We're used to it being like chunky and orange.
Yes, so there's no orange, there's no food dye in here.
Still on this.
This is just like a... The sauce tastes similar though. It's just like a sweet plum sauce almost. The pork though, not as good as the sweet and sour pork I had in
No?
Canada. No, it's a lot like doughier. Like I think they do it a little bit crunchier like harder fry, almost like a Jajangmyeon chicken kind of
Oh,
fry.
really?
That they do in Canada. That's how I'm used to my sweet and sour
All
pork.
right, let me
This is
in
just
this.
so.
Let me at this.
Yeah, let me know what you think. But the sauce is really good. And
I can
what's
smell
sweet.
it from here.
I know.
It's like a real sour smell.
Right? You can smell that.
Guys, what's your favorite Chinese food? I meant to ask. And
Mm-hmm.
let me know where you're from. Like if you're like, I like, hargow and I'm from Canada.
Right.
Like let us know where you're from so that way I know what your different foods are like. It would be so cool if everybody... Oh, Nova's like, does anyone know if Martina's hand is okay? It's at 80%.
You'd say 80, girl?
I'd say 80.
Wow.
Congratulations, I'd say 80.
That's great.
Yeah, look at me holding things.
Yeah, I thought you were probably more at like a 60, but
No,
good
I'm
on
80,
you.
yo.
Nice.
But I can't push off with my hand still. So I'm still using the barred one, but...
I'm
Okay,
not
let's see.
persuaded.
Not fan a girl says ginger beef from Canada.
Ginger beef, yeah.
Hargow, sassy dumpling, I could tell. Sweet and sour pork from Singapore. I wonder if it's like walnut shrimp from California. I've never heard of walnut shrimp.
No, I think they
I've
had
had
walnut.
cashew chicken.
Yeah, they had cashew chicken on the menu as well. We should have got that.
Yeah. Beef brisket stew. Is that the one that has like bones in it, like from dim sum, or like an actual orange chicken from America? We've got curry tofu. Oh, from Yamanashi, Japan. Can you read as fast as you can? Because I'm going to eat.
It's going a bit fast. Beef chop in. Damn. Almost got it. I'm going to get the next one. Egg rolls, Yankton SD. I couldn't
pot.
read the name though.
Hot pot from Germany.
Good morning from Seattle. No, that's not a food.
Oh, Tucky.
Okay.
I'm not reading the names. I'm just reading the answers.
I have some more things I want to try before I start running out of room here.
I see what you're saying. So these pieces are a bit thick.
Right? Right?
They're not chewy. It's not like a fatty piece. It's
Yeah.
just that you have to work more like a katsu.
You know what I mean? So I like the Canadian beef, borf, the Canadian pork,
Beef pork.
sweet
Pork,
and
pork,
sour
pork.
pork. But the onions here really steal the show.
Is this how the Swedish chef was made?
Borf,
Pork,
borf, borf.
borf,
He
borf.
tried to say beef and
Beef,
pork at
pork,
the same
pork,
time
pork,
and just borfed his way onto many appearances on the
Let
show.
me know if you're a Swedish chef fan.
I love the Swedish chef. He was my favorite on the Muppets. So what is this called?
Thank you, Cheyenne, for liking my Wu-Tang cup.
This is the sticky rice wrapped in a banana leaf.
Okay, let me get some zooming for this because it's
Google
so cool looking.
Google Translate. Just call this chopsticks. It's not. Maybe
No, it's not.
I couldn't read the kanji, so this is not chopsticks.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you could see how cool this is.
Yep.
Right?
Can you rotate
Lotus
it?
rice. Somebody's saying it's dog. It is not dog.
It is not dog.
Where do you want me to put it?
Thanks for the racism. Can you fold that banana leaf over and show people what it looks like? Like
Oh,
so
this
you-
side. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Look at
Okay,
that.
I'll get you back in focus now.
There you, me in focus.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And they got like lots of bits of. I don't know if it's beef or pork, so I'm going to call it borf. And here's a little bite of it.
Lots of borf.
I love this.
And as you Meemers licks his cat crotch.
Sticky rice.
Wow.
I love sticky rice. It's such an enjoyable way to eat rice. I don't like when my rice is super separated.
Yeah. The first time we ever had anything like this that blew our mind
Oh, that's
was
great.
going to glorious Singapore. And I will never
Singapore.
I'll never forget this day because it was our first time to land in Singapore and a whole bunch of nasties greeted us at the airport. We were totally shocked. And they brought us these little triangles, these little pyramids that were wrapped in leaves. And they're
Yeah.
like, we know you might be hungry. And they gave us all this stuff. And we were like, what is this? And we got bubble tea and like boba, and we went back to our hotel room. And we opened up this banana leaf and discovered that it was rice. And when I bit into it, there was a huge egg inside of mine, like a hard-boiled egg. And then Simon's had pieces of chicken, like, oh my God, it was so good. And then every time we went back to Singapore, we'd always go to the,
It's called
hawker centers?
Songji. Somebody says we could be lying.
maybe,
I'm sure.
let us know, guys. Oh, Plantain Slow said, what are nasties? That was the nickname we had for everybody that is a fan of the channel. Nasty, not in a mean way or in a disgusting way, in a...
Like a
Like, you
flirty,
do you.
sexual,
Yeah, you
in
be
an
you.
ironic kind of way.
Yeah.
It's from a really old K-pop video. We made fun of it, which your girl was like, ooh, you're so,
so
nasty.
nasty. Yeah.
And it just stuck.
Yeah. And it's like, you guys aren't nasty. That's why
No.
it's so funny. It's like the nicest
But
community
you
on
are.
the entire net.
Sexy.
Yeah, you might be.
Have a bite.
Can I have some?
It's really good.
Let's see if we can get the name here. Zhang.
Yes,
okay.
Shangji. Okay, I've seen that 3 times. I'm trusting the majority here. Here you go. Isn't that nice? Drake Man says, I'm leaving. Goodbye, Drake Man.
Bye-bye, Drake Man.
Thank you for hanging out with us this night.
Oh, Jacqueline's from Singapore.
Isn't that great?
Jacqueline, what are these called?
Shangji. Are you trying to put that away?
Yes.
That's going right into my mouth.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
Yes, I am.
Oh no, I should have had more.
Have more, girl.
Wait,
This
you
is
can
your
take
chance.
another bite. I want to take a nibble down here.
Just take a nibble because I want to put the whole thing.
Really? Why do you want to do
I want
that?
one shot.
Why do you want to feel like that?
That overwhelming sticky. Just fill your mouth with.
You
I thought you wanted
say
a
that you're gonna
nibble.
fill your mouth with sticky on camera?
No, I meant the rice, sticky rice. This is supposed to be nibble.
I did. I nibbled the sticky part.
I love it.
Sassy, do you remember the salted egg fresh fish skins from Singapore? Hell yes, they were so good. The rock hard ones that were in that package, and we ate it and we thought they were going to be gross, and they were amazing. But they smelled very, very, very big.
The last thing on the menu that we have to try are these gyozas.
Okay.
I think they might be super
Oh
cold
man,
now.
we definitely should have done the gyozas first. We never even talked about the shrimp rice yet. You know what I'm saying?
All right, shrimp fried rice.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to keep eating these vegetables because
How do you feel about the shrimp fried rice? I think it's okay. Yeah?
Yeah, it's okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, maybe it's like
Or in
a
the
little bit.
words of RuPaul, meh,
Meh.
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 It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's just unmemorable.
Yeah.
Like, we've had really good fried rice. If you want to go to... We love the fried rice in Minmin. It's in Harmonica Yokocho. They have great gyozas as well. But their fried rice is just... You love it. This, I'm like... Yeah, it's all right. You know?
I can't read the comments here because I am very far away from them with my tiny writing. But someone said something in Polish.
Somebody did say something in Polish.
Read it, Simon.
Irmina Garrett says, Polska, pierogi is plural. It's not pierogis. I know. I just like pluralizing it.
But So Soup Sung also said something in Polish.
Oh, yeah. So Soup Sung. Pozdrawiam z Polski, which means I'm making you healthy from Poland. But I think pozdrawiam is like hello? Like a greetings. Greetings. There you go. Greetings from Poland. Yeah, I never had to translate that out loud. And he said Polish mukbang anytime maybe. If I
could get the food.
If I could get the food, I found like a YouTube video about like a Polish guy in Japan, and he found a Polish shop.
What?
Yeah, and like they were selling pączki there and like different cakes. I think we can't like eat all of them for a live stream, but
okay,
it was very exciting.
I have to interject.
Yes.
I take it back a bit.
Okay.
This rice is pretty good. I think it was just that I picked at it. But when I have it on its own, it's quite fluffy, but still fried on the outside. It's not min level good.
No.
But it's not like meh. I'd say the spring rolls were meh.
The spring rolls were the mayest.
The mayest of everything.
So the spring rolls are on the bottom of my list so far. Second from the bottom is?
Second from the bottom.
Yeah.
Probably our super soggy gyozas that we're about to have.
All right, let's try them.
Really?
It's just...
I'm almost like...
The onion, I love...
I don't think I can reach the stucky.
I love... What do you want? Sorry.
It's the onion.
I love onion.
Someone said we should make our new... Oh! Anna said I randomly stumbled upon your stream. I'm so happy.
Oh, hello!
I don't know how random you are. But someone was saying we should make our new fan club name. I love onions. Hey,
You're all my onions.
You an onion lover? Well, we got a thing for you.
I'll be
Join
honest,
the onion group. I love onion.
That video is not our most popular video. A lot of people will be like, why would you call us the onions?
I don't know. Maybe we should just vote
But
on it.
I love that video.
I know.
It's one of my favorite videos ever.
I know. I just think it makes a lot of... Look, lots of people love onions.
I love
onions.
Okay.
You know?
So, bottom of the list, I think now that we tried, this is pretty bad. These are
not gonna
cold,
try. It's not,
sad gyozas.
We gotta take them out of the contest.
It's just not
unfair.
fair.
No,
it's
no
very
contest.
unfair. No contest.
No contest.
So I would say...
Okay, the bottom is the spring rolls.
Spring rolls for sure at the bottom.
For sure at the bottom.
Next?
Next, I would say the...
I'd say the sweet and sour pork is for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I would put the beef below it. The beef was tender and soft and delicious, but like it didn't really do it for me. While I kind of crave the sourness of this.
Yeah, you know what? That was a very good flavor change. But you know what? These two are very close
Look at
beside each other.
everybody loving onions.
I love onions.
I'm telling you.
Okay, these two were like
Jeez Louise.
competing with each other though, right? Because
Yeah.
like afterwards.
Well, before them, I'd put the rice.
Okay.
And then I'd say these two. This.
Yeah.
Then I'd say beef. Then I'd say this.
Yeah. And then
top of the list is definitely. Oh, and then jajang.
the jajang, yeah.
Then mapo tofu and the steamed spinach
Uh-huh.
and the pork bun are all jockeying for first place.
Yeah, so I would say my top three, the
And number
barbecue
one,
bun.
hargow, because I am biased to everything hargow related because I love shrimp.
Okay, number one, mapo tofu.
I can admit it.
Number two is the beef.
Were you
and
just trying to touch my boobs?
number three, stop it, is a spinach.
Yes.
Behave yourself on camera. This is a family-friendly program. We have children watching.
Do we? I don't know. Look, the nasty onions.
The nasty onions.
I'm thinking it through now.
Okay.
And once my hand heals, I will make an I Love Onion t-shirt.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if I should have Simon's dad like super like a stick figure, just like his glasses and his mustache being like ha, and above it says I love onions, or if it just should just say I love onions with no explanation. So when you walk around, you're wearing a shirt that just says.
I wonder if my dad actually watches these live streams. I know they watch like our other videos, but
I don't think so. They have a hard time doing basic things like calling you on FaceTime. So it's like
Right.
getting into like Twitter or live streams.
I'm not sure.
I love them, but you know.
I love the Stosskis.
You know.
I love you, Mom and Dad, but I'm not sure if you know how to find these live streams.
Oh, Ryonyon Suke says, hello from Mitaka City. And I think I did not read your name right. It might have been Ryo. But Mitaka City is very close to our city.
Yeah, Mitaka's right beside us.
And hi from Okinawa. They are flying to Seoul tomorrow for Zumba Festival. From Davilian Piper. Zumba Festival is like in Seoul.
What is Zumba Festival?
I don't know. You mean
Isn't that
Zumba
what cleans
like...
your floors?
might be a Zumba.
That's a Roomba.
That's a Roomba. Is that the one where you dance but you like lose weight because it's like exercise? It's like exercise dance? Is that Zumba?
I don't know what Zumba is.
Please someone tell me what Zumba is.
What is a Zumba?
What is a Zumba and let us know. What is a Zumba and someone still let us know what yeet is. Yeet.
What is yeet?
Yeet, yeet. How do I use yeet? How do I not use yeet? So many questions I have for you guys. Okay, let's catch up on some of these chats here that we haven't
Zumba
seen.
classes, they're saying.
So Zumba like dancing.
Exercise dance.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, all dance is exercise dance. If you think about it.
Unagi. Umame from now on.
All dance is
All
exercise
dance is exercise dance, especially when we go dancing, because we really light it up when we go dancing. We're like, yeah, just crazy people.
Somebody wrote something in Polish and the live stream went just way too quick. I read Polish at a very slow rate. I'm going to need you to paste it a few times so I can catch up to it, because that was very difficult for me to read.
Okay, well, first of all, Salty Pond,
What?
yeet is the opposite of yoink. It's ridiculous.
But some people are saying yeet is when you throw something. So you go like, yeet. Do you mean like heads up? Like you're like, heads up, you throw it, but instead you say yeet? And that yeet yoink thing, I believe you are fooling me,
Somebody
sir.
says the rule for yeet is that you're not supposed to use the word yeet. It's a taboo. It's like Voldemort. You just don't say it.
But then you empower him. You can't allow
Yes.
Voldemort to
The
be
more that we
powered.
say his name,
It
the
becomes
stronger
less.
he becomes.
We're
And we
gonna-
need to overcome
The same way
yeet.
how that horrible flossing thing needs to die. And it's
Oh my
every
gosh,
single
please.
NBA game we watch, there's
No,
some kid
not every
doing
single NBA game,
this.
because Toronto kids don't do it
Toronto
in
kids,
the Raptors.
Toronto kids know how to do amazing
When we watch
things.
the NBA playoffs, we watch it via the
Yeah.
NBA.com pass, but we can't see any commercials.
Mm-hmm.
They won't air them, so we just see what's happening in the stands, and
Toronto has got rhythm.
they've got rhythm.
We believe it's
but
because
every
of
other
the-
stadium, you always got kids flossing.
Doing this.
Stop
it.
with the. But
Yeah,
Toronto,
yeet
they're
and
way
this.
past that.
These two yeets need to leave.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's our thoughts.
That's our stories right now. Yep.
All
Perhaps
right.
we went on for a bit too long.
We
about
did go on
that.
for a bit too long. I think we're done all of our eating now. I can't eat anymore, so I think it's time for us to say.
Well, before we say goodbye, we have a couple questions that we can answer here.
Okay,
we haven't
yes.
had a chance to chat with you guys in a bit, so
Okay.
like, if you have any questions for us, let's get our
Yeah.
chance to answer some of these.
Now's
I
our
saw
chance to
some
do it.
questions at the beginning that we didn't get a chance to answer, so
So we answered about your hand.
yeah. Imagine about my hand. We made ourselves yeet and yoink on camera,
Right.
and then we did some embarrassing flossing.
It's our anniversary this month.
Almost.
Do you remember what day it is?
June 16th.
Wow, you sure stuttered there, girl. What were you about to say?
January 9th.
What?
June 16th.
Girl.
It's going to be our 12-year wedding anniversary.
12-year anniversary. Yes, it
That's
is.
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
So it's coming up soon.
Yes.
And we're going to be celebrating that together.
Yep. And it's going to be really fun. And we're going to eat lots of food that we want to eat.
Our next video, we are this close from publishing the Yohei video.
Yes.
So Martina has been having a real challenge with this. Please explain the frustrations.
Tears fall down my face. With my hand problem, I haven't been able to do any editing, and so I used my left hand. I was like, no problem. But after a week of using my left hand, I pinched a nerve in my neck because I haven't used my left arm in a long time, and so it's weak. So eating and editing caused it to freak out. So then I went for 2 more weeks of nerve treatments, which had to be switched off my arm because this was way too painful. And then finally I got my arm back in check. So in between that, Dan has been acting as my editor. But the poor patient man is not editing on his own. Like sometimes Dan has stuff that he does like rough cut and then he gives it to me, I polish it, right?
Yeah.
This is like Dan sits here, I sit beside him, and I'm like, right there, stop! Drop the blade! Delete that bit! No, like a second more, like a little more to the right.
It's all
right,
voice
to the
commands.
left.
Yep.
And I stand there, and every time I get towards the keyboard, he'll be like, ah, ta, ta, and I like pull it back.
Yep.
So it's been very, very like, we didn't kill each other. That's great. 2 editors working together is like...
We tried doing that together once, and it was way too difficult because I have my shortcuts for how I cut things and my strategies and my workflow, and like I see where Martina's trying to go, but she does it her way. She's like, do this way first.
You know what it's like? It's like telling someone how to play a sport. Like if Simon's playing basketball and I go, bounce the ball down, now put your foot to the left, now move your foot to the right, now bounce your ball down. You'd be like, what?
I know. Okay, Shimon.
But we become closer.
You
got it.
Bam!
Okay.
Oh, I can see it there.
Okay, Dan, cut video. It is like the Siri treatment, but...
Nagrajcie. Nagrajcie means film. Make film.
Yes.
Dajesz Martinie.
He's trying to translate right now.
Instrukcje. So make a film where I'm giving you instructions. Do robienia czegoś.
Okay, you talk to yourself so I can answer other questions.
So the suggestion was, this was a lot of work.
Okay.
Okay, I'm very proud of myself for even speaking Polish on camera.
Go.
That I should film a video about me giving you instructions to do something, but only in Polish.
Oh man!
So I will tell you how to do things, but only in Polish, and see how well you follow along.
All right.
That actually sounds like a fun video.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Maybe a live stream.
Because you actually understand a bit of the Polish that I
do.
Speak.
Strangely, because my family spoke Croatian. My dad and my baka. Baka is not stupid. It is in Japanese, but in Croatian it means grandmother. They spoke Croatian to each other, and so I heard it my whole life, but I never learned it. But I kind of, knew what things meant. Kind of like our French. Our French Canadian is weird as well. Like we can read French menus, but we don't. Like when we went to Paris, we didn't care. We were like, we're in Paris, and like we read all the menus, but I couldn't. You don't want to hear me speak French. Yeah, it's very, really
it's
bad.
Not très bien. All right, it's not très bien.
Oh, Monsieur Pamplemousse. Like, just let's not do that.
Okay, so the next thing people are asking is dog updates.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Yep.
For those of you that are very late to the game, our Mr. Spudster, who we love very much, he passed away. And we asked our landlord if we could have another dog, because in Japan you have to say if you're going to have kids, if you play an instrument, do you have a dog, do you have a cat? So Spudgy and Meemers were registered. Spudgy was a certain size dog. So we had to go around and ask every single neighbor surrounding us if it would be okay if we got a bigger dog. Because Simon was thinking like a bigger dog, maybe even a therapy dog. We could get like a golden retriever. That can help with anxiety. Yeah. But one neighbor said no. One neighbor said no because they heard Spudgy barking, and it breaks my heart. They heard Spudgy barking only because he never ever barked until his last couple months when he had a little urinary tract infection.
When he was blind
and deaf.
And what he would do is he would try to wait by the door. Sorry, I have my mouth full.
He would try to wait by the door, but he'd fall off the curb. And obviously it had never happened. And so he was stuck in the footpath area, scared and alone. And so he just borked. And break my heart.
Our neighbors have not forgiven us for it.
We put up gates since then and cushions. But anyhow, so one person said no. Then we got a kind of like happy update in which we got a call back from our landlord who said that there's a dog across the street from us that barks nonstop.
All the time.
He sure do.
Yes, he does.
Because the owner
we hear him all the time.
We hear him all the time.
Right.
So we're like, this sucks. Our dog wasn't even like this. And so they said it's not fair to say that you can't have a dog if the dog across the street barks a lot.
So I was so happy,
this was their caveat, which was, if our dog barks, like our new dog barks, and our neighbors complain, then he might have to like cancel our contract and we'd have to find somewhere else to live.
Right.
So he said, I really don't want you guys like doing this and then having to move.
Because that's a
we
huge
have a good
risk,
relationship with our landlord.
Because then we'd have to find a new place,
Yep.
and that would be like new key money, new moving fees. Like that would be like many thousands of dollars.
So
potentially lost.
Right now, we've decided that we're not going to get a dog right now, which is really
Yeah.
tough because we love having pets in our family. And also, you know, Meemers is getting older now, and
His joints are starting to creak.
He's got a little creaky kitty
When
joint.
he like steps on me in the morning, because like he always like wakes us up in the morning.
Yeah, snuggling on us.
I could feel his little like paws
Scottish
cracking.
Folds have joint problems just like me.
Breaks my heart. My
Yeah.
little old man.
I know.
Lose some weight, Meemers.
All right, stop
All right.
shaming me.
I know, buddy. He doesn't care. He's a cat. He's like, I just want to lie on my back and my tummy.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so we decided not to get dogs right now. Right. So someone was saying, well, what about another cat? Thoughts and flaws. So we're thinking of that for Meemers.
I suggested another cat as well.
Yeah, and other than that, you know, maybe not a dog right now because we are traveling still quite a bit.
Yep.
I think there could be a year in Japan where we just say, like, let's not travel that much.
Yeah.
You know, and then I would be much more comfortable because Spudgy grew up with us in our home and then coming with us every day to the studio in Hongdae. So Spudgy and Meemers are both travel dogs and cats that have never been alone.
Exactly.
Right? So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the doggy update.
Yeah, it's a little doggy update.
The second Martina changes her mind and wants to get a dog, I will get a dog because I'd love to have a dog.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I really want a doggy.
Yeah, Cully B was saying because he's a Scottish Fold and they have bone problems. Yeah, and so we give him extra salmon oil, which he's so picky about.
How old is Meemers now?
Okay, we got Meemers as a kitten. We were living in Bucheon, and it was our third apartment, the one with the blue wallpaper, and
That was our second apartment.
Well, our first apartment was the one closest to City Hall. And the second one we moved to, we put the blue up.
Yeah, so we got Meemers in the blue one.
Right, and then we moved to the third apartment.
So I think that was our third year of Korea, which would be 8 years now.
Dude.
Meemers is 8.
Yeah, he seems about 8.
Meemers, are you 8? You old man, you.
Yeah.
I keep on thinking of you as just like a really
Final Fantasy Fairy
oversized
said
kitten.
Meemers is 7, maybe.
I always think
You
of
know?
you as just, yeah, you know what? We actually have a video.
Yeah.
So we could just see on the date.
If only we had home videos
If
on the
only
internet.
we made videos
for
about our lives.
By the way, you guys,
Yes.
I gotta pick a bone with y'all lovely I Love Onion Nasties.
Yes.
Okay, all these people that I keep meeting on the streets in Tokyo keep saying things to me like, you know, oh, like, I'm so sorry, you know, that I know this about you. Like, it's so weird. And I'm like, why is it weird?
What do you mean?
They'll say things to me like, you know, oh, like, how's your wrist doing? I saw in the last video. And then they're like, oh, sorry, like, that sounds so weird and stocky. And I'm like, it's not.
Ah, yeah.
We're putting videos online to share with you guys.
That's
like,
true,
you're
yeah.
basically part of our family. That's why we call you the Nasty Family. And if you guys like what we're doing in our videos, then we like you. And whenever I meet you guys, we always get along well. It's ridiculous because we know that we have similar interests and similar beliefs.
Yeah.
You know, if someone doesn't like our channel, they don't sub and they don't watch our videos. So I know that you guys are great.
Yeah.
You know, and if you said to me that I saw that video of you wearing those underwear walking around your room, I'd be like,
That's not online,
Yeah.
and you're creeping from my windows.
but no one said that to me yet. So don't feel like that. Feel like, you know, family
We're
reunited,
sharing
you know?
information with you that we want you to know.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, then that's cool.
That's okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
don't worry about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
right. That was a good little speech.
Yeah, sorry, I got really excited there.
It's okay, girl.
Yeah.
I think you're very cute.
Devilian Piper said, I hope you guys get to come down to Okinawa. I mean, we have to go to Okinawa, but I heard that we have to go not in the summer. Every person said if you go in the summertime, it'll be insanely, really insanely hot. Right?
Fairy Drops, thank you for super chatting, says, hey Simon, I was diagnosed with leukemia this year, and my husband has been the bestest caregiver in the history of awesome husbands. Could you say good job, Danny? Good job, Danny.
Good job, Danny.
Good job. Honestly, good on you.
What we realized is that being in a relationship is like being on a team of two people. You got this person and this person, and if one person is trying their hardest, like if your wife or your husband is fighting leukemia, and then the other person's also trying to take care of them, then you're both playing equally on the team. You know, you fight hard, but you got to let go of some things because you're tired and you're exhausted because you're fighting other things. And then they'll take over that. You know, and then that's okay. Things can balance out at some point. You know, like when Simon gets low and down. Oh, his eyes are all watery.
Oh, whoa, this was rough.
Yeah.
Good job, Danny. All
Good
right.
job, Danny.
So.
Oh, my
Okay.
big dog. It's live. So we're not
Thanks a
editing it
lot.
out.
Good job, Daddy. You're doing so great. I believe in you.
You're doing great, Ducky.
Okay. Thanks, girl.
You're doing great.
Thanks, girl.
Oh, my poor chinchilla.
Okay, so I think it's time to go now. Thank you for that. I like Chinese food. It was really yummy.
Yep.
All right. See you later, everyone.
Well, hang on.
Hey, what do you mean, hang on?
You don't
I'm a
just
sorry
get
Bobby
emotional
now.
and go off online. No. I'm just checking this out here. Cody Lane said happy anniversary on the 16th. They'll be 29 on the 15th, and your anniversary will be married for 9 years.
9 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Welcome to Super Vanilli, who is a new super chatter as Simon sobs into a pillowcase with our
I'm
dog
just
on it.
smelling my dog because I miss him so much.
Oh no!
The
It does.
onigiri. I feel no emotion towards the onigiri.
We got it from those amazing Polish fans.
All right.
And then you went to Poland.
I did.
And then you connected with your dad.
That was so beautiful connecting with my
I
dad.
know. That's okay. It's all right to be a bit.
One of the things I
Yeah.
didn't get to say about Poland was I met two cousins that were just absolutely amazing. They were both like raised in England, so they were able to speak English. And I was just so thrilled to be able to speak in English that I completely forgot to film anything about them.
Yeah.
But they are super cool. Magda and Monica, I'm not sure if you're watching. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you more in the video. You're very cool people with really nice dogs. And Magda is a super foodie. Like she loves.
That's where you got
loves
it
food.
from.
And like we were talking about like chefs and ingredients so
Yeah.
much. I was really happy.
Yeah.
So my
It's
cool
interesting
cousins.
because your dad was a food scientist.
Yeah.
And now your cousins are food scientists. And now we're YouTube food scientists.
Yeah.
Being like, how do we explain umami?
Yeah. So
Like,
we were
you
trying,
know?
like we were doing the same thing here,
Yeah.
trying to explain the
Yeah.
flavors.
And there's just too many onions.
Yes.
That are being cut in this room.
Lots of onions.
All focused on
I
this
love
zone.
onions. I've been eating all
Yeah.
these onions, these really nice,
Yeah.
sweet, cold ass onions now. Can we get a microwave here?
I'm just going to quickly talk to Anna, who said, thanks, Martina, for your voice. I have a condition, neurological dystonia. And most of the countries, this term is non-existent, and I know how hard to prove that you're not okay. Sorry for my English. I totally understand you. Your English is great. Communication is all that matters, right? Yeah, I think it's really tough. And I recently on Reddit, there was a big talk about EDS, especially, I don't want to have any spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything else. But especially, yeah, no, I can't. It'll be spoilers. On Reddit, people talked about EDS.
Okay.
And in it, they were talking about why do people want to raise awareness? Like, what's the point? And I'm like, that's a very fair question, you know? And what I realized is that there's no research going into EDS because no one knows it exists.
Yeah.
Because no one knows they
It's
have
so
it.
rare.
Like, people don't know they have it.
Yeah.
And then people don't put money towards it. But then when somebody finds out that their daughter or their cousin or their aunt has it and they're rich, they own some company,
Yeah.
those people start writing checks.
Yeah.
And that money goes into scientific research. So I
Yeah.
realized that the reason why I have nobody knows what to do with me is because we haven't been raising awareness.
Yeah.
So because we're not raising awareness, there's no money going into it. So I feel like I won't have a cure this generation, like for mine. But now I can pay it forward, hopefully. I'm going to try to let people know that this condition exists. More people can get diagnosed. More doctors can be like, what's this about? More parents can like hear about it and it spreads. And then like the ALS bucket challenge, like,
something like
something
that.
can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been contemplating, I got to tell you now,
What?
the 3-scoop ice cream challenge because you guys gave me some amazing suggestions. I was thinking that instead of an ice bucket challenge, we do an ice cream challenge.
Okay.
And it's for EDS. And you take 3 flavors of ice cream, one that starts with E, one that starts with D, and one that starts with S.
That'd be tough though. People have been suggesting like elderflower or eggnog.
Yep.
And those are two hard ones
It could
to
also
find.
be something like evergreen mint, even if it starts with an E, right?
And then the G.
No, EDS.
Sorry, EDS.
Where's the G?
Sorry, I was thinking eggnog. Okay, I got confused.
Yeah.
The D, what's the D flavor?
What's the D flavor?
What's the flavor of the
Dunkin'
D?
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
It could be Dolce.
Dolce de leche. Dolce de leche would be a
right?
good one. What
It
else is
could
a D
be
one?
Lots of stuff, right?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate,
I mean,
easy.
come on, there's so
Easy.
much, right?
And S,
As
strawberry.
the Superman ice cream, Missy Clark, my
Superman.
favorite ice cream.
Oh, E is espresso. There's definitely
Tons
espresso.
of stuff, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Earl Grey durian strawberry.
Earl Grey we get all the time.
Guys, I'm getting like really excited about this. Durian, that's right. There's totally durian flavored ice cream. Dark chocolate, double chocolate, durian, Dutch chocolate, date. Yep, like that one with like the dates. Yeah. Okay. See?
What are we doing with this challenge show? Is it just to eat the ice creams?
No, it's supposed to raise awareness. So it's like, I'm raising awareness because my friend has EDS type 3 and we need to find a cure. When you hear hooves, it's not horses. So we're doing the ice cream challenge. And then we find 3 flavors of ice cream and put them in a scoop and put like an amazing Instagram photo up. So the photo looks like food porn. So everyone's like, oh, what is this? And then they're like, this is EDS challenge.
Yeah.
So you get ice cream out of it, you can share it with friends, and you get a cool Instagram picture.
Okay, let's think about this a little bit more before we start promoting this, because we don't even know.
I agree.
Donkey ice cream.
Shooting star, pop lock dancing. Yes. That's my story.
Extra dipping sauce.
Yep.
EDS.
Yes.
Ice cream with extra dipping sauce.
I'll think about it more. I'll think about it. Yes. Okay, let's wrap this up because it is late for us. It's 10:49.
Right.
We got up so early to watch the Raptors game.
Yes, we did.
Don't make fun of us. 9 a.m. is very stressful.
9 a.m. is rough for us.
It's very stressful.
Yeah. So let's say goodbye to some people.
Yes. So goodbye, everyone.
We never know how to end this. We're always like,
you know what?
What do we do?
I'm gonna give you a gyoza. You haven't had one yet.
I don't want a gyoza.
You gotta try, girl. We've tried everything.
오빠 배불러요. 진짜요.
Brum brum brum.
진짜
Raise your
배불러.
hand if you want, Martina.
아니요.
How do you raise your hand? These are comments. Okay.
괜찮아요.
I'm gonna put that down.
I'm gonna say bye to Cup of Tea Show.
Goodbye to Julia and Sugar Ashley.
I'm gonna say goodbye to Cosmic Brownie Sugar-Free Jello.
To Awkward, I'm gonna say goodbye.
And a quick thank you to Angel777, Essie Ruth Makers,
Lily May.
Oh, go.
Ben.
Sable Rain. Alicia, what do
Denny.
you want to know?
Logan Perrin.
Cody Lane.
Arch T. Shoe.
Super Vanny.
I'm gonna say Tak.
I'm gonna say soup song. Rosic, Raininator.
These are some crazy names.
Yarinar. My God, you guys are not making it easy.
Have a good night, everyone.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and look forward to our next video. Going to be on Yohei, and then a video about wearing really cool